News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
All right, thanks for joining us on this Friday night. A look at our tower cam, the Valley Sky Cam, looking out to the west on Interstate 94. Those low clouds lingering, 24 degrees. Winds from the south-southeast are blowing at 11 miles per hour. Moorhead, you have 27 degrees out at your airport. Here's a look across the region, and we have 20s for almost everyone. 19 in Wadena, that's the cool spot, and still near 30 degrees in Jamestown. Oh, well, 18, the cool spot in Aberdeen. Nonetheless, here's a look at the snow showers that really blossomed over the Brainerd area, and those are now moving mainly between Duluth and Minneapolis on the I-35 corridor. As we take a look, things quieting down for us, although we're staying on the cloudy side. Hour-by-hour forecast, just in case you're up in the middle of the night tonight. Some snow showers still a possibility as we go through the overnight hours. Look at these temperatures, steady Eddie all night long, near 20 degrees for most of us. And then as we start our Saturday, something to keep in mind here. As warm air from the south makes its way up into this colder air mass and over the piles of snow that we have in place, it's going to wring out some moisture in the form of freezing drizzle, light snow, and maybe even some sleet. This means we'll have a chance for some very slippery road conditions, at least briefly, in the early half of the day. Watch where these move from first thing in the morning Saturday. As we go through the midday hours, they'll push into northwest Minnesota and then exit in the early afternoon. So watch for those slippery roads, mainly north of Highway 200 and into northern Minnesota as we go through the morning hours. Winds from the south will gust over 20 miles per hour, boosting temperatures in the south with just a few rays of sun into the low 30s, maybe a mid 30 or two down in the southern valley. As we look up north, the 30s make their appearance there as well, and then that's it. That is it for 30s. Better enjoy. And again, a reminder, watch out for those slippery roads. By the afternoon, things should be drying up, but we could have those slippery conditions in the northern valley. Near 30 to 35 for almost everyone. Now, we are watching the cold air mass pushing in. We've been talking about that all week. What we have not been talking about is the snow that's going to come with it. As far as how much, we're getting an idea now. Here is the American model showing the track of the snow from the Bismarck area through the southern valley. Notice the dark blue shades just south of Fargo in parts of northeast South Dakota. Those, by the time we get to Sunday night, will push into eastern Minnesota by Monday morning, leaving us with some snow. Now, this is the American model's track of the storm. If we compare that to the European model, which has been doing a dandy fine job over the last couple of rounds of snow, this one similarly starting near Bismarck, but carrying some of those heavier bands in the Fargo areas and points south of the Southern Valley. So both models agreeing that if you're in the far north, the impact will be lower. If you are in our southern counties, it will be more impactful. It's going to be that cold, fluffy snow that will blow around even with a little bit of wind out there. So we'll keep our eyes on that. And several inches will be possible. Here's what we're thinking with the track of the storm. Both models showing the Southern Valley will have the best chance at seeing significant accumulations. These darker colors, including Valley City, Jamestown, Fargo, and Point South, 3 to 6 inches likely. Some places picking up as many as 9 inches or so of that fluffy snow. Up to the north, a trace to 3 inches of snow. Behind that comes the blast of very cold air. And take a look at this sun pillar uploaded by Bob. We'll see a lot more sun pillars and some of those sun dogs with the icy weather we have coming our way. 23 with snow Sunday night into Monday morning, totaling upwards of a trace to 3 inches here, and south even more than that. Very frosty conditions into the middle of next week with lows in the teens and 20s below.
Speaking of that,